When it comes to adding and subtracting decimals, the most important thing you need to remember to do is line up the decimal points. These line up your place value positions, and it's exactly the same thing that we did when we added regular whole numbers. You would always line them up so you had your hundreds on top of each other, and your tens on top of each other, and your ones on top of each other. Well, now what we need to line up is all of our place value positions, including our tenths and our hundredths and everything that are decimals. So the easiest way to do that is to line up your decimal points, okay? And the reason we do it by lining up our decimal points is sometimes our decimal place values are different. Like this is in the hundredths and this one's in the tenths. So the next thing we want to do is put zeros so that every number matches up, okay? Both numbers have the same number of decimal places. And from there, we're just going to add or subtract depending on what our problem says, like we normally would. So this is an addition problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 7 plus 0, which is 7. I'm going to do 3 plus 2, which is 5. Now it's really important that this decimal point goes exactly where it is in my problem. So it's going to go right there. And then I'm going to have 8 plus 6, which is going to give me 14. So the answer to 8 and 37 hundredths plus 6 and 2 tenths is going to be 14 and 57 hundredths. Now it works the same way whether you're adding or subtracting. So your first step is going to be to line up your decimal points. So take your first number and then your second number, and you want to line up your decimal places. Your second step is going to be to fill in any empty place value positions with a 0 so that every number is lined up. And this is a subtraction problem, so I'm going to subtract these two numbers, and I'm going to subtract just like I normally would. So 5 minus 0 is 5, and then I have 8 minus 2, which is 6. And again, remember, this is where my decimal point is, so it goes right there in that number. And then I'm going to have 4 minus 3, which is 1, and 1 minus 0, which is 1. So the answer to 14 and 85 hundredths minus 3 and 2 tenths is 11 and 65 hundredths.